This month we enabled the Spanish translations in order to support Mexico launch, and we will develop alternative settlement and recovery mechanism for pet genius. And the last one, objective 4, is to reduce really this time we spend on investigating and debugging. Last month we didn't do anything really. This month we are finishing working on the final ticket, and which will bring us to the 100%, so we will visualize the event info changes. That's it in short from my side. If you want a question, so I'll give it over to Scott. Reside.
चूतिया लोग हैं भाई सर 1v3 निकालेगा क्या ये तब बताओ आजा
which sweet customers have a couple of selections in one event, then 2 or 3 in another event, 2 or 3 in another, and it goes on and goes on. So it creates a massive sort of set of combinations, which is a bit different to a system, but it's never labeled before, so we've got restricted take a lot of time processing in the systems. We want to control those and then find ways to limit them. This month, a new one called Dynamic Liability Limit Factor, which is basically adjusting the limits of the market. So for a Premier League game that we put the odds up 2 weeks in advance, we might offer 10% of our total liability, and then we'll gradually scale that up to 100% in the last 24 hours. Actually, just as markets settle and the odds volatility changes, that's sort of standard procedure, but we want to automate it rather than do it manually. And the MongoDB project continuing, it'll be probably 3 months before it finally goes through. There's a lot of collecting data and assessing it as it goes through when you roll it out one environment at a time. And that is all for the risk section.
मत ही ले रहे, पता है इसमें स्किन्स बहुत रेयर हैं जो अच्छी तेरा पैसा वसूल नहीं हो पाएगा। तेरा पैसा वसूल नहीं हो पाएगा इसमें।
कौन सा? अबे मुझे वो लेना है स्किन डीगल का है ना।
अरे वो बहुत हार्ड स्किन है, बहुत पैसा नीचे।
पैसा नीचे जाएगा।
So, in terms of iterations,
Huh?
roadmap for the
हाँ
game.
केस हार्डन नहीं है रे, वो तो लग रहा है केस हार्डन है
Implementation and repeat usage through game iteration and rapid experimentation. Last month,
मतलब
we did several backend APM optimizations for our crash games. Along with that, we ran an AN test for the game Flip the Coin and tried experimenting with a new game mode. This month,
ये कोई
we
इंडियन है
are
क्या?
working on an AN test
Yes.
for the game Magic Ball
इंडियन है?
to give the
Yes.
users a sense of higher
तेरे
value of the game and see how that impacts the
नहीं रे, टेक टीम को वर्क फ्रॉम होम है।
The second objective is to diversify the game's portfolio.
अरे बोला था ना मैं, वर्टिकल थे डिफरेंट डिफरेंट। तो ये ताइवान वाले टीम का
ये इसको बैन कर
वो
रहे
कंपनी।
B2
campaign, which is a gamification feature for iOS platform. The third objective is to make sporty games the highest grossing online.
अरे ये लैंड।
Last one is some back office improvements to the games campaign project for WAP. And this month there are multiple backend improvements. So we are working on the game's common service creation that will streamline the flow of information on the backend. We are improving the logging of events on GA so that we know the real picture as it is happening, and we are working on an optimized free betclick usage flow for
ये जो तेरी टेक टीम है, ये कहाँ से पड़ी ये सब?
बढ़िया मतलब
then
ताइवान वाले सब।
नहीं इंडियन वाले आईआईटी वाले हैं कि नाइट वाले रहते हैं किधर के?
मिक्स्ड है भाई।
then the fourth objective
Engineers,
is to
engineers.
improve discovery. Last month we ability test, so we've created 200 different lobby variants. Basically, trying a new game as the first game when a user launches the lobby. We'll be running it for a couple of weeks and see the impact of the same. This month, again, some casino lobby improvements are in plan. We are continuing our work on the section reordering capability of this. Still in progress. Apart from that, we'll be resuming the new lobby and see the improvements that are. Okay, there's no more questions on this, but I'll hand it over to Gaurav.
Here we go, you mongrel dogs.
For the objective first, becoming the video platform of the restoration. Last month, we were not able to deliver the application
ये
which
प्रेजेंट करना है क्या अभी?
and we are
मैं नहीं हूँ ना,
application.
अपन नहीं टेक टीम भाई।
इसके बाद तेरा आएगा क्या नंबर?
ये से मंथली प्रोडक्ट कॉल रहता है यार, टेक टीम और बाकी सब टीम को डिस्कस करने के लिए कि हम लोग क्या क्या कर रहे हैं। हम लोग को क्या, अपने को सिर्फ हैंडल करना है।
Multi-providers. We are also doing some language specific or region specific promotions for VR to our customers. Plan the new game.
अरे
Other third parties releasing their for our users. We will also be adding a feature of
थोड़े पहले से ही है, वो CS2 से पहले से ही है, हरामी। CSGO में भी था।
ऐसा है क्या?
हेलो
Smoking.
VR market related tasks and some features for relating to resetting
Flashbang.
the game start and showing the identity for the users.
साइड के पीछे है।
Any other questions from anyone?
आ गया, डोर आ गया।
The first objective is creating the best casino in the world. We had launched a few items in the last month. One was category management enhancements and then lobby carousel management improvements, which are both pertaining to the back office for the ops enablement. Then we had created
होल्ड कर उसको मार।
the final animation for the special one game, and this has since been approved, and we'll be working on development on it from this
लड़का है
month.
कि लड़की है?
Then we also had released the exit recommendation on any block events on Android. We'll also be working on some leaderboard promotions in this month, and using the Spine framework, we'll be creating a new animated version for Sporty Hero. For strong feedback loops, we'll continue with Cervicate and the NPS campaigns for lobby and games, and we'll also be executing some call campaigns. For the recognition of casino games among our target audience, last month we had got the mini-games iframe integration design approval. This will soon be picked by the front-end team, and this month we'll be working on some new creatives which will be used for social media and Telegram marketing plans, and also some Sporty TV.
Smoker.
Look, it's simple. All we gotta do is go in there, throwing smoke.
We'll be promoting our games. Yeah.
I'm throwing smoke.
If there are any questions.
I'm throwing flashbang. Molotov out.
एक और है साले काटने के चक्कर में वेट किया
ये मेरा माउस टर्न नहीं हुआ,
देखा तो ये साले
मेरा माउस टर्न नहीं हुआ सच में।
प्लांट दो को वेट किया था
Terrorists win. So we worked on the OTT integration for e-wallet payouts, then the integration with wallet docs for card and instant EFT payout solutions, payment solutions, as well as the back-end work for the camera and registration. Then for the current month, working on the payouts integration through wallet doc and the ABS integration via CB, which is essentially a bank account verification solution. Then for objective 3, we worked on improving the CPB flow and registration, and to allow users to access the site without needing to wait until we receive the response from the third party, which can be delayed if the affairs department might be done.
Now we fight. Deploying smoke shield.
It just needs to follow a slightly different process based on what we currently have.
Throwing flashbang.
We're going to be working on
Laying down some fire.
साइड में
Throwing smoke. Flashbang out.
For this month, we will start on that work, but the ownership of that will shift to the marketing team. And then for objective 5, the full objective is based
एप्स
around
रह गए थे मार्केट
results. So no work to be done until we've actually launched. Terrorists win.
You are stupid to think you will lose.
Everyone didn't leave.
स्मोक करके ये चलें मिड से अपने
Come on, let's go. Smoking. Throwing the flashbang.
It was yes.
Throwing smoke. Flashbang.
Which is required for the certification. So these are reports that are being sent in archives to the Brazilian government directly. Okay, this is what we are currently working on. Because we will be getting real-time information on the data we send to them. Was the ordinance requirements, and we will work on it as we get feedback or no feedback, which would be days. Counter-terrorist win. To deploy them this month for Brazil. Okay. I don't believe it would be optimal to deploy these in other regions yet until we get further feedback and possible bugs that we might find meanwhile, or users might find, or maybe report to us. Then we are going to differentiate self-exclusion and timeout, okay, in Brazil. So we will be
Let's
using
get in and get out, okay? No time for bloody dilly. Deploying smoke shield.
self-exclusion UI to adapt it to the timeout too. This way we will reduce
Throwing flashbang.
location for betting.
Vent.
Okay.
Throwing a Molotov. Grenade out.
Which is
I'm planting the bomb.
बहुत ज़्यादा
30 meters in state B, and if the first one is in state A, this will be rejected. Okay. This is also part of the ordinance, and it's
अरे आ गया ये इसमें काटना था इसको साले को
Terrorists win.
smashing these with the initial document verified by the third party. Okay. And for objective 6, we are still providing
थोड़े